Hey there guys, DCSU here, and welcome to another, or in this case, Yu-Gi-Oh video. I haven't done one of these in a while, and this is showcasing my Altergeist, one of my Altergeist builds that I have built for the current meta, in this case. I don't know, before the ban list, in a way. We don't know what the ban list is going to be, so basically this is a deck profile, and then I will showcase some test hands of this particular build that I have made. Alright. So, I'm just going to give some notes on specific cards that you could play or going to have to play if you are playing this deck. So, Kankiri, you can play it. It's a 1-off or 0-off, depending on if you want to play it in the deck or not. I like to play it, but sometimes I have tried it, testing it. Basically, I've tried not playing it, and it actually does help the deck much better when it comes to comboing. Because Kankiri doesn't do anything when you're going first. And if you're going first, you literally want to try and make a board, in this case a combo. A board, basically, you want a combo to you get to the point where you have your interruption set up. And with Kankiri, it does absolutely nothing. It just prevents attacks and stuff. And also, it does negate effects on the field. But the problem is, you want it in the deck. If you draw it early, it sucks. But yeah, that's the best I could explain. Alright, free Marinetta, your main, you need this as a free of. This, Meloseek and Faker are the free amigos, or the free musketeers of this deck that you need to run as a free of. Or you can play as a 2-of, but now that we have Monster Rock as one of our options, Marinetta becomes a main staple card for this deck, and allows you to set up your play. So that's why I'm playing free Marinetta, because you need it in terms of your comboing if you're playing the Haunted Rock plays. Malus, I'm playing a 2-of. Malus is your combo piece. It's basically your extended play, because that's how you can play boards later on. Basically, you have one in the deck, one in the hand. If you draw it early, it's bad, but if you have 2 in the deck, it's not bad, because you don't really want to search it, but if you draw it in your starting hand, you do want a second copy in the deck to allow you to, in this case, extend your, or in this case, help you make boards more easier if you're locked out of multi-faker. So that's why I'm playing 2 Malus, because it helps you do more stuff rather than having the 1-off. That's why a lot of people play it as 1-off or 2-off. Some people play 2-off. Some people play 1 or 2 of it. If they're playing 1 copy, that's up to them. But I'm playing 2 of because I like to see it more. I don't like to see it, but at the same time, I do like to have more options. And it's not bad in the hand if you're going turn 3 or turn 4. Basically, once you've done your setup plays, Malus becomes quite great in terms of extended boards. In this case, bringing back your boards. Resetting up your boards. That's the word I was thinking of. Free multi-faker allows you to, it's multi-faker. You're locked out of Altergeist if you use the effect. So yeah, free ash, free draw, and 1 silk. Some people, now that is more reliant on a combo-based deck, you run silk as a 1-off now. So that's why we've cut it. In this case, all the Altergeist players I've seen, deck profiles even, they don't run this at 2 anymore, because you don't want to draw into it. Because your main combo pieces now are Marinetta and Silk. Marinetta and Seek. These 2 cards are your main starters for comboing. Free Seek. Seek is a 1-card combo. It's also a 2-card combo piece, and also a 3-card combo piece, apparently, if you have Marinetta, Seek, and Pikiri. Speaking of which, yeah. Pikiri, great card, free of. But you can play as a 1-off, but I like to have 3-of because I want to see it more often with the Seek plays. If you have it with Marinetta and Pikiri, that's okay. If you have a Seek and Pikiri, that's great. If you have with Faker and Pikiri, purple's bad. 2 purple cards, not good. 1 for 1 call by. You can, it's optional to run call by, but 1 for 1 and prosperity kind of needed in this build. But it's, 1 for 1 you get into your Millseek or your Pikiri plays. Free Imperm, free evenly. This is for you can run evenly in the side deck. You can also run draw lock in the side deck as well. But it's up to you. Manifestation and Protocol, these are good as ratios. I run Protocol. Some people run 2 Manifestation. I don't know why. Maybe they're not experienced enough. I don't know. It depends. Depends on the person because I don't know their playstyle. And yeah, Manifestation I like as a one-off copy because I can manipulate it as a one-off copy. So that's why I'm playing as a one-off. One Haunted Rock to help set up Marionetta plays. And 3 personal spoofing. Wish this was an Altergeist monster. Wish this was a Altergeist card. Herald, because you can make it with 1 card Millseek. You can play 1 or 2 Adminia. I played the second copy because I like to flex. Because I have the 25th century rare. I have 1 Memory Gant, 1 Access Code. Some people run Access Code and the Celine. This is the reason why I play these 2 is because I need ways to non-target, and also I need a way to if they cannot be targeted, but they can be destroyed by card effects. That's also one reason why I have the Celine and Access Code play. And also, most of the Altergeist cards are different attributes, as you can see right here. So yeah, run Prime Banshee, free Hexia. If you're running the Extravagance build, you want to max out on your Altergeist cards more often, rather than playing as a one-off. If you're playing Prosperity, you're fine. But if you're playing Prosperity, then lineup's good enough. IP Masquerena, Alien Karibo, Almirage, and the Anima. Almirage is used to make into Heat Soul package, so you play Almirage and then IP. Alright, that's pretty much it. Now onto the hand traps, or in this case, not hand traps, the hand tests. Alright, let's begin. Hey guys, forgot to mention, Altergeist Pro Trader. The reason why I'm not running in this build is of 3 different options. First one is it's a brick in hand. The second one is if it's in your hand, it's the problem with your comboing with Haunted Rock is that if you're if you're not running this, you mostly just side it out. Yeah, but basically if it's sent from field to graveyard, that's one key point that's really bad. The second key point is that if it's sent from field to graveyard, you can send 1 Altergeist card from your hand, deck, or face up from field to graveyard. It can get Ash, so that's really, really bad, because you mostly use it to send off Revitalization, so you can additional normal summon. If this gets Ash, you literally have to end your turn, because you will waste your normal summon on this, but if you don't draw 1 for 1 to summon a Paratrader, that's really, really bad. And most times, you're not gonna draw a 1 for 1, because you're mostly gonna summon a Seek instead. So yeah, really, really bad. But you can also chain block it with Pukiri as well, but depends if you draw a Pukiri or not. And Seek literally does much more better things when it comes to with Protocol and Pukiri. So yeah, it can be hit or miss, but that's why I'm not running it, because I don't like this one, because Seek does more options. It allows you to fix your hand rather than portray you're foolishing stuff from your hand, deck, or graveyard to the basically hand, deck, or field to the graveyard. So you're sending stuff from your field. Sorry, you're sending stuff from your deck to the graveyard, which is bad. You want to add stuff from your deck to your hand instead. So that's why I'm not running it. Okay, see ya. Okay, let's begin. Alright, this is actually not a bad hand. It's actually not bad going first. But we drew the Malice, so going second place, well, if you survive this turn, the Malice becomes okay in the next hand. But the only downside is you kind of want 1 in the deck to allow you to do stuff. But having this guy in the hand is actually not bad for extended plays, or in this case, rebuilding your board plays. Okay, let's go with the Marionetta plate. So we are going to use this. To set the Haunted Rock. This is the Haunted Rock. I like the Haunted Rock plays. It's actually really good. So we will use the effect, send the Seek. Now we will use the Marionetta. To send the Haunted Rock. And summon back the Seek, and then we will link off into our Hexia. Use the effect of Seek, and we will search out the Malwisp. Now we use Malwisp effect, and summon it, and use the effect to summon back the Seek, or Marionetta. Doesn't matter what you go for. It actually does not matter, to be honest. Okay, now we will go for Primechi. Whoops, what the heck? Oh yeah, I had to right click. So Primechi, use the effect of Hexia, And we will search for... Preferably you want to go for either Manifestation or the Protocol to allow you to set up plays for Disruption next turn. So now we use Primechi, Tribute the Malwisp, and we will summon out the Multi-Faker. Okay, so now we use Multi-Faker, and we will summon out the Bakiri, if we have not summoned it already. No, we have not. Okay. So now we will link in with these two for Hextia, and then we'll use this one to bring back the... We'll use Bakiri's effect to bring it back, and then we'll use Adminia. Link these two off from the hand, and summon out the Adminia. And well, link Hex Primechi, I mean. So now we go Chainlink 1, and we go Chainlink 2. You can do this to, if they run Bell, you can manipulate it to make sure they don't use Bell. So you can go Primechi 1 and Adminia 2, up to you. So now we will bring back, something to our hand. So we'll bring back the Faker for next turn. And then we will use Adminia to set the protocol. And then we will set our cards. And that'll be it. If you haven't activated Prosperity, if you have a Prosperity, you haven't activated this turn, activate it, and let's see what our next 6 cards are going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not bad. You could probably, if you are running Kankiri, you could probably search Kankiri, or you can go for the Ash, just for interruption plays. Or if you know your opponent searches a lot, go for the draw. There's many options in this Prosperity option. Yeah, okay. Test end number 1, completed. Test end number 2. I mean, Imperm Faker. Kind of simple. But other than that, just set this, and pass turn. That's literally your game plan. During opponent's turn, activate Imperm or Spoofing, summon out the Faker, and then summon out the Silk. I think that's the only line of play. But if you know you're not dead, summon out the Seek, and that will help you. Survive. Alright, next hand. This hand is kind of trash, but we have the Prosperity. So what is our next 6 cards? Okay, that fixes the hand completely. So you can either go for Marinetta. Actually, don't go for Marinetta. That's actually a horrible option. Go for the Meliseek, and you just go Seek and Bakiri plays. We'll do it. Might as well, just to show it off. Yeah, our hand's kind of okay, so we can go for 3 instead. We'll pretend we didn't see our top 3. So we'll probably... what would we banish? We would probably banish... Let's see. Probably not going to use the IP play this turn. Unless my hand's really dead, then yeah. So go for these ones, this one. Actually, I probably could leave that there. Don't need the Anima. And I could probably go for... Actually... Probably could banish this, this, and this. So I don't really need that package. Alright. Our hand's okay, so we'll go for the Seek. If I didn't know what top 3 cards were, I would have chosen 3 either way, because I could normal summon Malice, link off into Hextia, and then set the protocol and the Imperm and literally pass turn. But yeah. Go for the Seek, and now we can perform the following options. So we'll go for Nisu. But if you didn't have the Bakiri in hand, you would still search the Seek. Okay, so search for the Bakiri. Oh no, Bakiri back to hand. And we will go into our Malwisp. Malwisp effect. Summon back to Seek. And now we will go for these 3. Link 3, I mean. Search with that. So we'll go into... We will not search onto Rock, that will be horrible. We will go for the Manifestation, because we will like revival plays. And then we would link... No, use the effect of Barambechi first, and summon out the Faker. Faker effect. To summon out... we'll probably summon out the Marinetta with this play. Now use Marinetta send the multi-faker and revive back the Hextia. Now we will link off for the Adminia into the zone Hextia points to, because you want to have a negation. Chain link 1, chain link 2, you can manipulate the chain links however you want. We'll use this one to grab back the Faker, and then we'll set the protocol, because we have no idea what it was. But if you have the protocol in hand, set the on to rock. But it kind of gives your opponent an idea that, oh, you must have a protocol in hand. So set the protocol just in case. And yeah, pass them that. Now here's the interesting thing. If your opponent activates like a monster effect, and they change, and you activate Adminia to take control. Oh no, so you activate Imperm to negate the effect. They activate something to disrupt your play. You can actually activate Adminia to send the Imperm and take control of the monster, because it says you can send one card you control to the graveyard, then target an effect monster your opponent controls. Take control of it, and if you do, treat it as Altergeist monster. So, Imperm already has to leave the field on the end of the resolution of the chain. So, if the Imperm leaves, yeah, it's still the effect will get negated. So yeah, that's some kind of tip for you. Okay, this hand is trash. So what we will do is normal summon Silk and set 2 and pass. That's literally the hand. I am not joking. That's, yeah, you can go Imperm, negate, or protocol, bounce, and then chain, Silk, bounce, and yeah, bounce the monster hand. That's literally it. Okay, this hand. If we didn't have Prosperity, this is literally a pass turn hand. Because you just set 2 spoofing and you pass. So yeah, we'll activate Prosperity, because why not? Our hand is kind of trash, so we have to go 6 this time. So we'll go 1. We don't want the Heat Soul package because we want to, and we don't want the Access Code package as well, because our kind of lineup is kind of bad. So we'll go, how many is that? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if that's the case, I could probably, I could probably keep the Adminia. So, and I'll just link these two off. Did I banish the? I don't know what I banished. We'll probably go for the Marinetta. Doesn't matter what row it's in. What did I banish the IP? I banished the IP. Okay. I was thinking I might have not banished the IP. I banished the IP. Okay. So we will set the Haunted Rock. Now you can do something interesting here. You can probably activate Haunted Rock, discard the Pukiri, and then summon Faker. Which I might actually do here. So we will, because this is a different way of doing it. Well, I'm trying to do different methods of test hands. So we'll go discard this, and then we'll activate Faker on the resolution. Activate multi-faker, and summon back the Seek. Now keep in mind, I have not activated Marinetta yet, so I can use it later in the turn. So we will go for Hextia, yeah. Use the effect of Seek. Yeah, chain link 1, and then we can chain block here. Can we chain? Should we chain block? Yeah, we'll chain block. Because we're not going to use Bakiri yet. So we'll go for Malwisp. Then we use Malwisp. Use the effect. Now, if you are going to do like, if you're running the Synchro Altergeist monster, you would bring back Faker, sync with Malwisp and Faker. In any other zone except here. Yeah, here is probably not the one you want to go for. So summon it, probably here. You probably summon it here. And yeah, summon it this zone where it's flashing. And then you would link off the Hextia and the Pukiri for link 3. And then you tribute and summon out some other monster. And you would summon back the Synchro and do more shenanigans with that. Okay. So we will not, for this case, doesn't matter what we bring back. So let's say I did that and do my normal shenanigans, but let's not do that. So now we can go for a link free. So we will link these ones away. Prime Benchy. And then we will use Hextia to search one of your other cards. We'll search for a manifestation, and then we'll use the effect of Prime Benchy and summon out anything you need. So I don't want to go for the Silk, but I also don't want. I mean, I could, but it doesn't matter what you go for. Actually, I haven't summoned Faker yet, have I? No, I have summoned Faker. Okay, if that's the case... Actually, it does end up in the same way, so it doesn't matter what we do. Okay, if that's the case, summon the Silk here. Yeah, it does. This zone will actually not matter, even though it's a link pointing down. But that's not the point here. The point is we haven't activated Marinetta yet, so we'll use Marinetta effect, target itself, and target the Hexia, or you can send the Honda Rock. Up to you. But I like to have a bounce so I can do stuff. I don't know. So now we will go for the Adminia plate. Because you can also use Adminia to send this to graveyard as well. So now we'll go for Chainlink 1, 2, let's dodge the bell. So we'll go grab Faker, and Chainlink 2, we will go for Adminia, and set the protocol. And now we will set this, and yeah, literally set 4 or 5 depending on what your hand is, and they literally pass. That's kind of it. During your opponent's turn, you can activate Protocol and summon Faker, so you summon Faker and you would summon out the Meluseek. The reason why you do that is if you activate Protocol, if you activate Protocol's effect, tribute the Seek, and search for, when you search for, I forgot the name, Malwisp, and you do your other stuff. But yeah, you can also go in Manifestation. You have Protocol, you have Spoofing as well, and you can do multiple other shenanigans as well. Alright, this hand's okay. This actually hand's not bad. Okay, so I'll probably do this as the final test hand. I'll probably speed run the other test hands that I do in my other mess up that I did for recording because I forgot the audio was bad. Yeah, so I was at the Haunted Rock, and this is kind of the simple place because we have protection. So if your opponent has the Ash or the Bell, you have the Call By. I can probably go for Link to Rubo here, Malwisp, and do that. You can go for Link Rebo, up to you, but let's see, what would I end on with this board? So you go for Hextia, search for the Malwisp, revive, but it doesn't end on much. It would still end on the same board, but you won't have you will have less monsters. 3. No, it might on the same. It'll end on the same board either way. So I just don't want to lock myself out of Altergeist, of non-Altergeist plays. So yeah, we'll do this. It doesn't matter what you bring back, because it always ends on the same board either way. Oops. Some of that. Use the effect. And this one searches out anything you need. Yeah, anything you need. So we'll go for the manifestation. And then we use this effect. Tribute, summon out the Faker. The zone it points to. Use the effect. Summon out the Bakiri. Because we have not used Bakiri yet. Yeah, we have not. And then we will link off. Let's see. Yeah, we'll link these two off first. For Hextia, use the effect. Sorry, I was just thinking what my end board will be after this. Even though it's simple, I've done hundreds of times, but it's kind of meh. Search this. I don't know, I'm just thinking my options. So set protocol, and this one search get back to faker, and then you set. Yeah, set 5. You haven't activated prosperity, so you can activate it. You can go set 3 or set 6. If you go for 6, you have a chance of getting a ash blossom. Actually, one of 2 ash blossoms. But you can also go for spoofing if you've not got it yet. But yeah, it's up to you. You can probably go for 3, but it depends. Depends on your lineup. I'd probably go for 6. But that's what I normally do, because I don't need it because my whole board's set up. It's just in case if I want to disrupt my opponent. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the combos for Altergeist. Hope you guys enjoyed this combo or test hand type of video. I was gonna say hand traps, but yeah, test hands. And yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time whenever I do my next showcase video. Because I played this deck for a while now, and I really like Altergeist. I've been playing this deck for a very long time, ever since Faker came out. I used to play it before Faker came out because I played it with Mech Knights. Mech Knight Altergeist. That was very good, but that was back in the day where the format was much slower. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.